What's up, guys? Name's Kel Hall. You know me as Carolina Jackpot here on YouTube, and I've been known as Carolina Jackpot since 2016. And I'm still going to be known as Carolina Jackpot here on YouTube. However, I'm going to change things up for the rest of this college football season anyway. I don't have a team anymore. For the first time since really I can say that I've been alive and been a football fan, my team is no longer going to be the South Carolina Gamecocks. Carolina Jackpot will still exist. Carolina Jackpot will still be a channel. Carolina Jackpot will still be an entity. Carolina Jackpot will still live stream games here on YouTube, do the live show with Rob, and give you honest takes. However, I'm not going to be a supporter of South Carolina Gamecock football the rest of this season. I am not going to be a supporter of South Carolina Gamecock football until changes are made in the coaching staff and some kind of change is made to give us at least some sense of hope that there is upward trajectory with this program. Because after today, guys, I've said it in my videos a million times, and I've just blurted it out and never really meant it. It's just kind of like a, fuck it moment. I am done. I am done. I am actually done with this team. And the stupid-ass Tennessee fans that call into the show and the stupid-ass Clemson fans that don't really call into the show, but they sit here and needle me on Twitter and try to give me a hard time and everything else will sit here and say, well, you're just backing out of it because you know what's coming. No, that's not it. It just happened to be today. Today was my breaking point. In the second half of our live stream, things started messing up with the video, and we started getting bad reception. And I just said at that point, I said, with the score the way it is, the reception on this thing the way it is, I said, I'm done. I am done with this. I'm not having fun anymore. I'm not having fun sitting here live streaming this game with teams fans of other teams just sitting here laughing about it. I know they're laughing at what is going on the football field with my team. You know why they're laughing at it? Because normally when you're a kid and you go to the circus, it's supposed to be fun. You're supposed to laugh at the animals. You're supposed to laugh at the clowns. You're supposed to laugh at the trapeze artists. You're supposed to, marvel at them a little bit. You're still supposed to have a good time, and you're supposed to get a kick out of it, right? South Carolina football is a circus. Without the trapeze artists and shit with the skills, they're just a bunch of clowns. It's a bunch of clowns. And I'm going to tell you what, I posed this question last year at one point, and I still think it rings true. Has Will Muschamp ever really left Columbia? I mean, has he? Has Will Muschamp ever really left Columbia? Because a lot of the things seem the same, don't they? No offense, shitty defense, and a bunch of fucking injuries. A bunch of damn injuries. And I understand that it's late in the season. I understand that you don't have the greatest depth in the world. I understand all that. But why does it have to be that this team seems to have the worst look of anybody that I have ever seen in my damn life? Why? That it is hard. It's aggravating as shit, okay? I'm sitting here right now watching Georgia play Mississippi State. 8 minutes left in this damn game, and Mississippi State is at home, and they are still in the damn ball game. It's 38-19. You think Mississippi State's any better than South Carolina? Think they got any better talent than we do? Fuck no, they don't. No, they don't. Their stupid head coach, Mike Leach, going off the damn field at halftime talking to the reporter. She asked him about, what do you think about referee calls in the first half? He's like, I don't know. Why don't you ask? He's just a dick. He's just an absolute dick. But you know what? They're getting some results. What happened to y'all at halftime? What were we doing? We're behind 35-0 at home. This is just sickening. I'm getting tired of this Pollyanna bull crap of the Shane Beamer do-wop-wop, feel-good stuff. We're all a big family here. Let's all join hands and hug and everything else. We just love you. I like it too. I like you too, Shane. Let's start winning some games. Let's start winning some games we're supposed to win. Let's start being competitive when we're supposed to. I could have stood losing to Florida today at their house. I could have stood losing them 34-24. I could have stood losing to them 27-21. I can't stand losing to them 38-6, 38-6. When you give up 20 points in the first quarter, your defense actually played admirably the rest of the game. They played admirably the rest of the game. They only gave up 18 damn points. They was damn gassed. They were on the field the entire freaking time. We got 11 first downs today. 11 first downs. 3 of 11 on third downs. 237 total yards, man. 237 total yards. We had 205 against Mizzou. Last week we had 500 something. It was damn Vanderbilt. It was Vanderbilt. And, how much longer are we going to let this continue going on? Why won't you fire Marcus Satterfield? Fire him! Fire him! Relieve him of his duties! Get rid of him! Why won't you do it? The fans want it. Everybody else wants it. Why can't you want it? You see it? It's terrible. The play call is terrible. The morale is terrible. They quit tonight. They quit. In the third quarter, it was done. Everybody could see it that they had quit. Why don't you get rid of this guy? And I'm not saying that you should fire somebody just because the fans don't like him and the fans want him fired. That's what half of these damn Pollyanna, feel-good fans out here cried about last year. Said, the fans ran Frank Martin off. He had a winning record when he was at South Carolina. No, the fans didn't run him off. He had no upward trajectory. This team has no upward trajectory either. Yes, you're bowl eligible. Who gives a shit? Who gives a shit? Half the teams in college football have bowl eligibility. That's nothing. That is nothing. It doesn't constitute having a winning record. It doesn't constitute being competitive. You play 3 non-conference teams a year that you should beat easily. So that means if you're bowl eligible, that you beat 1 or 2 terrible conference teams, and then you beat one that was like a toss-up. That's what it means if you win 6 games. It means you lose the rest of them. It's absolutely embarrassing. It's awful, and I'm tired of watching it, man. I am tired of watching it. You got 1 touchdown today off special teams. Special teams. That's great. That's fucking great. Spencer Rattler looks like garbage. This guy looks lost. He looks terrible. Why can't you pull him and put somebody competent in there? I ain't talking about putting Dak Joyner in there to run the fucking Wildcat formation for a few plays a damn game. If you like Dak Joyner at quarterback, why don't you put him in there and stick with him? Or why don't you put Luke Doty in there? This kid's going to be gone. He's going to be gone. He's going to find something else. Because they were already talking about it tonight on the damn Carolina College show that Spencer Rattler's probably coming back next year. And if he's coming back next year, I ain't going to no damn games. I swear to you, I'm not. Unless he has a different offensive coordinator. Then I may come back around. You fire him and you fire this damn shitty running backs coach we got who can't pick. These motherfuckers. Okay, you got some running backs on the bench. Beside Juju McDowell, you got this Rashad Amos, who ain't seen a damn touch all year. You got this kid from Columbia, who did pretty good in the, what was it, spring game or something, ain't seen a damn touch all year. And you got this kid from Georgia. This commit that went to Georgia, and this Lavisa Carroll kid, he ain't got a touch all year. I ain't seen it. None of them. Why? So we have to take a guy that's a tight end / wide receiver and make him a running back. Let him be a tight end and a wide receiver. Y'all took no shots downfield tonight. Every time it was first and second down, we ran the ball straight up the damn middle with him for 2 yards against his defense. Made Florida's shitty-ass defense look like world beaters. That's one of the worst defenses in the SEC. Well, one of the worst next to yours. But tonight, looked like the 85 Chicago Bears or the damn Pittsburgh Steelers steel curtain defense could do nothing against them. Absolutely awful. You made them look out of their level. You made them look out of their level. You made them look competent. You know why? Because of your incompetence. Your incompetence on offense. Your incompetence on play calling. Your incompetence the entire way around. I'm done. I am not watching any more of these games as a Gamecock fan this year until some changes are made on the offensive side of the football. Period. And the defense, I think that side of the ball will come into its own once they can start scoring some damn points, once they can sustain some drives, once they can start keeping some people off the damn field for a while. But as it were, I'm not watching another down as a Gamecock fan this year until y'all can make some changes and make something positive happen. I will watch them as a neutral individual. Carolina Jackpot fans, subscribers to the channel, you can watch these videos. We'll live stream the Tennessee game next Saturday night as college football fans. We'll live stream the Clemson game whenever it gets played, night, day, whatever. They should put it on at daytime. Don't put that shit on at nighttime, as ugly as it's going to be. You're going to get trounced in both of them. And we'll watch them as college football fans. We're not watching it as me being a Gamecock fan because I'm denouncing my Gamecock football fandom for the rest of the year at least until changes are made. And that's sad to say, Shane Beamer, that this team is so awful. And the production on the offensive side of the football is so awful that you have lost someone who's been a loyal supporter and has been a fan for, hell, I'm 47 years old. I can't remember when I didn't cheer for South Carolina, ever. But I'm done for it the rest of the year. Either make some changes or you're going to lose me for a lot longer. And I have a feeling you'll lose a lot more of us before it's all said and done. Reach down deep, man. Grab your cojones. Make some tough decisions. Because if you don't, somebody's going to make a tough decision on you. I'll see y'all later. Appreciate it. Peace, guys. I'm out of here.